Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Saturday Discord. This is the third one that we've done. I've got some big games today and not across the EFL. Just a quick reminder that these were yesterday's results. Watford with a 2-1 win against Derby County. Watford had 2 in the first half. But then, of course, Derby then pulled one back in the second half through an own goal from William Troost-Ekong. Own goal. And, of course, the big game yesterday was that Wolverhampton Wanderers beat Leeds United by a goal. And, of course, that strike from Adama Traore cannoning back off the crossbar onto the unfortunate back of Illan Meslier. Oh. Bristol Rovers versus here are your early results. Of course, Bristol Rovers is still alive. We've got 2 comments. Going into this game with nerves, lad. I can understand that. Sunderland are in very good form. They're a completely different side to Hull City. The Southampton got a 1-1 draw against Chelsea, meaning that with a big enough win, Liverpool can move back into the top 4. Coventry got themselves a very unexpected 2-0 win against Brentford. Are they going to bottle it again? They have to really consider. And then Bristol Rovers are currently losing 2-0 to Gillingham as well. And then we've got some other games today. The likes of Burnley, West Brom, and Premier League. And then here are some of the Championship games. Hello. Players coming out. Up the lads. Come on. Hang on. Why is my stream telling me there's no one in here when Toz is literally talking in the chat? That's really weird. Sort it out, StreamYard. There's some of the games. Come on, you Rose, Toz. Here are some more of the Championship games that are going on today. Can I not have any Lidl adverts, please? Oh, for God's sake. Big on quality, Lidl on price. That could not be more cringe. Here are some of the League One games, then, including the one that Toz is bigging up in the chat. We've got the likes of Swindon Crew and Burton Sunderland as well. Wigan Lincoln, that's a big game, especially for Burton. Wigan have to lose that, and Lincoln, that is top against, I think, second from bottom. I think that's where Wigan are in the table. I'm not entirely sure. Let's have a look. Of course, there's no chance of Burton getting out of the relegation zone today, but they can at least try. The new lad looked insane. He sent the kids to the shop. You seen it? I did, yeah. I seen that on your Instagram story. It was mad, absolutely mad. Yeah, Wigan are second from bottom. With a win today for Burton and a loss for Wigan, and if Swindon and Northampton lose as well, Burton could go. Oh, if Wimbledon... Oh, Burton can get out of the relegation zone today. However, they will need Wigan, Swindon, Northampton, and Wimbledon all to lose. Yeah, I've just had a look. If Wigan, Swindon, Northampton, and Wimbledon all lose, and we win by a margin of 2 goals or more, they will get out of the relegation zone. And who have they got today then? Let's have a look. So, we need Northampton to lose to MK Dons. We need Wimbledon to lose to Peterborough. We need Wigan to lose to Lincoln. And we need Swindon to lose to Crewe. I think Wigan will definitely lose to Lincoln because Lincoln are top of the league. Northampton are going to lose. I think the only one that might win out of those is Swindon. Because Peterborough are third in the league. I can't see Wimbledon getting a result against them. Bristol Rovers have lost 2-0 to Gillingham. That's finished. John Akinde, who missed a penalty, has wrapped it up for Gillingham. He got a brace in that game. And that's finished 2-0. Here are some more League One scores then for you, or League One games, should I say. And they should be starting kickoff. They should be kicking off some of the games now. I think Burton against Sunderland was actually the first game in the EFL to kick off today. Here's some of the League Two games. Then the only game in the EFL that's been postponed today is Exeter versus Grimsby. I don't know why it's been postponed. Probably due to COVID, but I'll have a look. Someone shouting outside. Oh no, waterlogged pitch is the reason. Exeter versus Grimsby Town off. League 2 game postponed due to a waterlogged pitch. So no Exeter versus Grimsby today, which means there's actually been no games postponed due to COVID this week. That's an improvement. Kick off, come on you Rose. Pushing playoffs, lad. Yeah. Walsall have scored already. Jesus, Walsall winning against Stevenage. What a start. First minute goal from Callum Lavery. There you go. There's some League 2 scores there for you. What a start for Walsall. Wow, penalty at the... Cardiff have got a penalty already. And he scored it. He scored it. It's a good penalty as well. Right, let's have a look at the penalty incident. Oh, that looks a bit soft. That's a really soft penalty. That is a really, really soft penalty. It's a good. He's taking it well, but that's a soft pen. To be honest, if the new lad could start, I would have started him over Lucas. How old is the new lad anyway? Is he young? Is he experienced? Oh, there he is. 27. Yeah, I'd have started him over then. Oh, he's started from Oldham. Okay, we've got a goal in League 2. Tranmere winning against Oldham. Sorry, losing to Oldham. And Northampton Town are winning. This is not good. Northampton Town have taken the lead against MK Dons. That is not good. We need MK Dons to get a result, and it's Fraser Horsfall, who's got the goal for Northampton Town. That is not good at all for Burton Albion. They go to Burnley and West Brom. Yeah, for fuck's sake. 2 minutes in as well. Later on in the stream, I will put the Liverpool and Everton lineups on the bottom of the screen. They'll come out at about 4:30, and we'll be about 15 minutes to half an hour away from the end of the stream there. Okay. MK were on fire for them. I know they'd recently beaten Hull as well, away from home. And now they're losing at home to relegation threatened Northampton Town. I mean, Hull lost to relegation threatened Burton, but that's not the point. We've got a new manager. They haven't. Scunthorpe have beaten Harrogate by a goal to 0. A goal in the 4th minute from Devon Green has given Scunthorpe the lead against Harrogate. They're in good form, Harrogate. Norwich City can go 7 points clear at the top of the Championship with a win today, of course, because Brentford were defeated 2-0 early by Coventry. Pepsi Max Cherry. Okay. Hello. They started strong. Joshua booked 5 men in. Oh, that's not good, is it? Now he's walking on eggshells for the rest of the game. Jesus. Yeah, Sunderland are beating Burton. Grant Leadbitter. Grant Leadbitter has scored for Sunderland. Oh, that's a good finish, to be fair. That's a really good finish, in fairness. Shambles, rolled free kick, he smashed it in bottom left. Yeah, I know, I've just seen the replay on Soccer Saturday. Oh, what a save that is by the QPR goalkeeper. Charlton are winning at Fleetwood. That's a goal from Jaden Stockley, who's given them the lead there. Whew. I can't believe they conceded to Grant Leadbitter. That is mental. I honestly can't believe Burton Albion have conceded to Grant Leadbitter. Absolute rubbish. Norwich have almost took the lead against Rotherham, but I think it was saved. Pass throw to Poke. Livingston are beating St Mirren by a goal to nil. Where is the Scottish Premier League? There it is. So Livingston are 1-0 up away. It's just a day for the away sides at the moment, which is not good going into the Merseyside derby. Boreham Wood are winning against Altrincham. Obviously, we don't put that on the bottom of the screen, but I'll update you with it anyway. Kane Smith has given Boreham Wood the lead against Altrincham. Sunderland dominating us. I'm not surprised to hear that, mate. Crewe are actually beating Swindon though, so that's good. If we can get back into the game, Crewe Alexandra are actually beating Swindon, so that's a good scoreline for us. I was just checking the stats in the Wigan against Lincoln game. There's not, I haven't got anything. First time Burton have gone 1-0 down since Jimmy Herd came in since Ipswich. Yeah, I know. Then the second goal we've conceded in 5 as well. Tom Lowry is the man who scored for Crewe. Preston are not trying to get themselves back into the game. I think Cardiff are absolutely dominating them. Wilson, oh, brilliant save. Ooh. Oh, hello. Coming. Corner for Burton. Well, that's... At least it's not in the back of the net for Sunderland. Oh, what a ball that is. Oh, Rodriguez had a free header. Oh, Rodriguez had a free header. Norwich, what a corner. Sean Clare unmarked, nearly scored. Positive signs then. They're going to Huddersfield. There's been no goals for a little while. Scratch that! Carlisle are beating Salford. And that's a goal from George Tanner that has put Salford behind. Bradford are beating Cheltenham. Thanks to a goal from former Walsall striker Andy Cook. There we go. What a block. Another corner. Salford are the only team in the EFL unbeaten at home. Swindon have equalised against Crewe thanks to an own goal from Travis Johnson. The only goal so far that's had more than one goal in it, and the 3 o'clock kickoffs anyway. We are playing some good tactics. Well, that's good to hear. That's good news. Just a quick reminder then that these were the scores yesterday. Watford 2, Derby 1, and Wolves 1, Leeds 0. Of course, the goal, the unfortunate own goal from Ilian Meslier. And then in the Watford Derby game, 2 first-half goals from Yao Pedro and Will Hughes before an own goal by William Troost Ekong brought them back into the game. A red card in the 12th minute for Hamilton. Corners are new. It's not boring. It changes every time. Well, the corners were a bit boring before. Like, it was just the same player with the same style and the same result. It always got cleared away. So it's good that they're actually trying to create things from corners rather than just hopelessly pumping the ball into the box. MK Dons have equalised against Northampton. Andrew Sermon, the former Bournemouth midfielder, has brought the Dons level. There are the results from earlier today. Then Southampton getting a very good draw with Chelsea thanks to a goal from Minamino and of course that penalty from Mason Mount. Coventry with a 2-0 win against Brentford, very against everyone's expectations. Brentford though not on the best of form. Hello. Should be 2-0. That's not good news at all. Hamilton are winning. Hibernian are winning at Hamilton. I assume it's from a free kick because Hamilton had just had a red card. And then, of course, there was the game between Gillingham and Bristol Rovers. A brace from John Akinde was enough to see them walk away with all 3 points from the Priestfield. Oh, hello. Don't see us winning today. Well, you never know. Things could change. Let's just... Oh. Vicky Davis. Oh my god. Dunfermline has put Alloa. Dunfermline 1, Alloa 0. That was a goal from Craig White and a goal from Luke Coulson has put Bromley ahead against Maidenhead. Norwich have scored a goal. What's that? Bostwick gave it away in our own box, and Josh Earl got us a goal kick. So Bostwick's been a little bit of a prick then. Oh. McGeady getting big, the mug. Someone needs to tell him on. So someone needs to teach him, don't they? Smack him one. Oh, hello. Oh, good defending. Nottingham Forest nearly had the lead. What's going on? What? Paul Merson's got cramp. He's not even doing anything. How has he got cramp? He hasn't even done anything. What's going on? Oh my God, St Johnstone are beating Mother by goals in Ireland. Doncaster are losing at home to Hull. Oh. What's going on? What did you say? He took down Sean Clare and started getting big, the mug. I hate it when players do that. You know, they obviously commit a foul and then they start having a go at the player that went down. It's fucking stupid. Oh, we suddenly look threatening. Much better. Much better. Aberdeen beating Kilmarnock. Stoke are leading against Luton. They've won 6 of the last 9 against Luton. And Luton have got the worst record in the Championship for scoring away goals. And they've scored just 7 away goals. Oh, he put the defender on his arse and then passed it around the keeper. That was so easy. That was so easy. So easy from Stoke. Nick Powell has put Stoke in front.
Another opportunity for Bournemouth at the Crown Prince Foundation Stadium, Clinton. Big chance. Shane Long should be scoring.
Hello? McGeady's on last one, and if he gets big one more time to Sean Clare, I swear to God. Just go hunt him down, lad. Just go hunt him down. If he wants to be a little fanny, he can get taught a lesson, can't he? He's only down the road. Oh, they've gone on a break. They've gone on a break. Two goals to tell you about in the Championship. Huddersfield have scored and Middlesbrough have scored. No. Where's Middlesbrough? There it is. Reading losing again. Sutton United are taking the lead against Wealdstone thanks to a goal from Isaac Oloafe. I don't think I pronounced that name right. Morecambe beating Barrow. How often do Morecambe win these days? Yeah, but they are winning. Doncaster are 2-0 down now against Hull. Doncaster 0, Hull 2. You can hear Jimmy screaming, "Come on, boys, sort it out." Oh, they do need to sort it out. No more goals as of yet to tell you about. They're just advertising the PGA Tour.
the National League as things are going at the moment. Aaron Wood is a in 2 games. Let's start in the game at the Johnston Stadium. Huddersfield in front of Swansea, and you know what? It could be even better for the home side this time.
Hello. Oh. Oh, it's such a poor goal for Swansea to concede. They've got to do better with that. He's barely even connected with it. Oh, that's close. Blackburn are losing. Alex Mighton has scored for Nottingham Forest as they lead Blackburn Rovers by a goal to nil.
It's a really, really good goal, Jeff. Brilliant goal by Alex Mighton. It came from a free kick taken by Anthony Knockhart.
Oh! Oh, what a finish! What a finish that is. What a finish. Harrogate have equalised against Scunthorpe. Is Harvey Elliott playing today? He is. Harvey Elliott is back in the Blackburn starting 11 today.
Going with the form, but slightly against the run of play. Reading had a couple of good opportunities, both set up by Michael Elise, one for Marta, one for Lucas Joao. But it was a set piece at the other end.
Lucas Joao, Michael Elise.
With a deep free kick, and look at the jump from Dale Fry at the back.
Oh,
So high, headed the ball right across the 6-yard box.
that was a good goal. That was a good goal for Middlesbrough. Oh God, Mike Dean's got to make another decision on VAR. Oh, that's handball. Yeah, Semi Ajayi is getting sent off there. That's the deliberate handling of the ball. That's the deliberate handball. Yeah, Semi Ajayi is off. It's got to be. Obvious denied of a goal scored opportunity. Yeah, Paul Merson's right. But this one's what? I think if Mike Dean gives this red card, then he's not going to get blitz for this because this is a red. Yeah, that is a blatant red. Yeah, he's deliberately handled it. Good decision, Mike Dean. Corner Sunderland. Now that was a deliberate handball by Semi Ajayi. Absolutely no doubt in that whatsoever. Now Mike Dean's had it all to do, hasn't he? Oh, Middlesbrough are 2-0 up. Wow. Oh, hello. Hey, up Steve, how you doing, lad? How's it going, lad? Yeah, Semi Ajayi has been sent off for a blatant handball. Oh, there goes this Middlesbrough goal. Oh! Oh, that's a finish and a half. That is a finish and a half. Jesus. Let's have a look at some of the scores in the other leagues then. Burton still a goal down against Sunderland, Doncaster. I'm all right, mate. Thank you. I'm all right. Awful defending. Corner Sunderland. Doesn't sound very good. By the way, Steve, if you need me to explain this, obviously Taz is watching the Burton game and he's giving me the live updates for the Burton game. And it's 2-0 Sunderland. Just had the thing come through from Goal Live. It's 2-0 Sunderland. Okay. Yeah, Taz is not happy. Inverness have taken the lead against Ayr. Daniel McKay is giving them the lead there. St Mirren have equalised against Livingston. Did I say St Mirren? I meant St Mirren. Oh. Oh, how has that gone in? Shambles. How has that gone in? How have they allowed him to get that shot away there? That's poor from Burton, that is. My guy's just said that Aidan McGeady reminds him of a young Paul Merson. Are you all right, mate? Are you actually all right? Wokingham beating Barnet by a goal to nil. Jamal Loza with the goal there. Connor Hampson's been sent off for a second bookable offence in the game against I don't know who they're playing, but Altrincham. Oh, Boreham won. The game against Boreham won, and then Boreham went and scored straight away. And also a goal from Kabongo Shimanga, and then Notts County, and now a goal down against Gavin Gunning as well. Don't even want to watch this rubbish. Says to us, now we need everyone above us to lose. Well, no one above us at the moment is losing, which is not good. Not even Wigan. Wigan is still 0-0. This is not good. Wigan are winning. Wigan are winning. Go away. Doncaster who pulled one back against Hull. Reece James has scored for Doncaster. Did they say that this new Doncaster kit's been designed by the 40-year-old James Coppinger? Relegation. Oh my God! It's already 1-1. Okay. Okay. That was something. Oh my God! The Wigan goal was amazing. Oh, that is terrible from Wigan. That is terrible from Wigan, and it's a gift for Lincoln. A goal between a minute between the two goals, and there's immediately back on level pegging. Wigan 1, Lincoln 1. NK Dons have taken the lead against Northampton. thanks to a goal from Will Grigg. What's happening here? Wigan are shambles. they really are. Harvey Gilmore has been sent off for Stockport. A serious foul play there, so that's a straight red card. Get in. There's a lot of crucial goals going in now. The next one we need it to be Burton getting back in the game against Sunderland. There's still quite a lot of 0-0s around. Fucking hell. Okay.
So at the moment, the leaders are in front. They start the day 4 points at the top of the table. Brentford having already lost. Great chance to extend that lead. Let's go back up to the Conference Foundation Stadium.
They're going to QPR.
They're growing into the game. They've not been in, they haven't created any chances, but a nice chance getting on the ball.
Okay.
Just half a chance.
Alright, QPR. Okay. A loss to these is really predictable. Yeah, but with the form Burton have been in recently, it's a bad result.
Has got a second goal for the visitors that couldn't help but smile this week when an old friend of the show scored.
Why Lionel Messi wants to leave Barcelona. I'll have a look at that one later. Queen of the South are 2-0 up against Dundee. Not Dundee United, just Dundee. Reece Breen is the man who's put Queen of the South in front. Yes, Breen, not Green, Breen. Sunderland have got 3 players booked. Wow. That's a lot of bookings for a first half. Oh! They're claiming handball. Norwich are claiming handball. 3-1 now to Hull City in the game against Doncaster. 40-year-old James Coppinger will not be happy with this. Bromley are 2-0 up against Maidenhead thanks to a goal from Michael Cheek. And it is Jacob Greaves who has put Hull 3-1 up.
This one you saw Greaves rising high and amongst the whole sea of bodies to give Doncaster the first back to a 2-goal advantage. 3-1 here. Jacob Greaves scored not one of Doncaster hosting back in 1985, but they're very well on the way, aren't they? And at the moment, it would leave them at the top of the table. Bearing in mind they're looking to be hellbound with a more decent scoreline there. Of course, the home form has been a real issue of late, hasn't it? They've only won 1 last 4 home games. They're 4 points.
Bayern Munich are 2-0 down to Eintracht Frankfurt. What is going on? What is going on? Bayern are 2-0 down. Is this going to be the second consecutive game in which Bayern have failed to win? Wow. Surely them big players aren't playing, right? Right. Lewandowski's playing. Sane, Koeman, Kimmich, Alaba, Boateng, Schürrle, Davies, Neuer, they're all playing. And then on the bench, you can bring on the likes of Lucas Hernandez, Goretzka, Javi Martinez, Sarr. Okay, they were that to Lisso because he's injured, but
81 today, so congratulations, Chile. So let's just recap in the Premier League at the moment. Burnley, no West Brom, no.
okay.
Semi Ajayi sent off for intentional handball. The leaders in the championship, Norwich lead Rotherham by a goal to a Brentford have already lost today. Swansea City are losing, running third place to a Fraser Campbell goal.
Boop.
Huddersfield Reading will start the game.
Boop.
Losing at home to Middlesbrough
Boop.
by 2 goals to 0 as well. So not a great time for a lot of the sides up near the top.
Okay, we're up to date apparently. There isn't a lot going on. I won't lie. Oh, oh. I'm gonna guess that means Garrett just outpaced Brayford to a ball. Jesus. Ben Garrett's got pace, bro. Ben Garrett's got pace. Dion Sanderson. Who's this kid? Two more goals. Fleetwood are level in the game against Charlton, and Tranmere are level now against Oldham Athletic. Where are Charlton? There they are. 1-1 there. Boom. Sky Original Films? No. Ashley Charles has been sent off for a second bookable offence for Wealdstone. I can't remember who they're playing, but he's been sent off in the game regardless. And Sky decided to show me a really weird ad of an old man in a jogging top. Jogging. What are you doing? Oh, he's getting pulled over by the police. Running through a festival crowd, lighting a match, blowing up a house, shooting someone in the face. Thinking, Your Honour. There's not much happening now, I won't lie. Sutton United are 2-0 now against Wealdstone. A goal from Ben Goodliff. Half time in the game between Hearts and Morton. That is 0-0. Good goal from Paddy Madden. Norwich threatening for a second goal. Oh. Decides to be very honest, which I don't agree with. I'm telling him as his manager, hit the deck, make the referee make a decision, 2-0 up. St Johnstone are 2-0 up against Motherwell. I don't even think I heard of the first goal. Yeah, I did. Tim Sherwood has just said he's disappointed with Max Aarons because he didn't go down and try and get a penalty. Alloa are level in the game at Dunfermline. Half time between St Mirren and Livingston. That's 1-1 there.
Here's a half-time score. Bristol City parted company with Dean Oldham during the course of the week after a really disappointing
Oh, hello.
run to say the least.
4 minutes.
All competitions are open. Barnsley have been in decent form. Has the change in management shown any signs of doing this trip to Shallow?
No, there's absolutely no signs of improvement whatsoever from Bristol City.
Half time between Barrow and Morecambe. It's still 1-0 to Morecambe. Michelle Owen has just said that despite sacking their manager, Bristol City have shown absolutely no signs of improvement. Motherwell St Johnston's half time. Norwich Rotherham is half time. Arbroath Wraith Rovers is half time. Stevenage Walsall is half time as well. Bristol City Barnsley is half time 0-0. Same with Accrington and Shrewsbury.
Could have been more. But what a lone signing Swansea have made with Conor Hourihane, Chris.
Conor Hourihane has levelled the score for Swansea. Hartlepool Yeovils half time. Accrington Shrewsbury half time. Mansfield Cambridge half time. And Salford Carlisle. It's half time. So Swansea now level in the game against Huddersfield. I'm going to keep the scores off the screen for a moment because I'll just put them on the bottom of the screen while I'm on my half time break. Leighton Orient Port Vale's 0-0 at half time. Ayr losing to Inverness 1-0 at half time. Aberdeen are beating Kilmarnock 1-0. Sheffield Wednesday Birmingham's 0-0. Dundee are losing 2-0 home to Queen of the South and Preston. That early penalty is the only difference between the two sides there. Peterborough Wimbledon is 0-0 at half time. Good score so far for Wimbledon, but Cheltenham are losing 1-0 at home to Bradford City. Burnley West Brom is 0-0. That is half time. Dunfermline Alloa, that is 1-1. It's 3-0 now to Sutton United in the game against Wealdstone. Stoke Luton is 1-0 at half time. Millwall Wickham is 0-0 at half time. Same with Weymouth and Solihull Moors. And Tranmere 1. Oldham Athletic 1 is a half time score from Prenton Park. Pretty much every game is half time now. I know one of the only ones is Burton Sunderland that is still going. Crawley Colchester is 0 at half time. Of course, they're without Mark Wright today. I think he's just decided not to play today. Not sure if he's injured or not. Eastleigh Stockport is 0 at half time. Notts County losing 1-0 at home to Chesterfield. Hello. Awful first half. Let's hope the second half's a bit better. Rochdale 0, Plymouth 0 is a half time score. Oh. Lewis Cook nearly scored from 20 yards. Doncaster 1, Hull 3 is a half-time score. Portsmouth 0, Blackpool 0. That's a half-time score. Wigan 1, Lincoln 1 is another half-time score. Forest 1, Blackburn 0, half-time score. Fleetwood 1, Charlton 1. QPR Bournemouth is 0 at half-time, and Scunthorpe winning 2-1 against Harrogate. Half-time, it's Burton 0, Sunderland 2, and Swindon 1, Crewe 1. Scunthorpe then 2-1 up against Harrogate. Not good news then for Burton. Hibernian 1, Hamilton 0 is a half-time score. MK Dons are beating Northampton at half-time, and I am now going to go for my half-time break. Back very shortly. Sorry, I was muted.
When it's time to leave your living room, there'll be worlds to explore together. Expedia.
Come on, Brewers, what the fuck are we playing at? I don't know, Corey. I have absolutely no idea what we are playing at.
Exactly what viewers think about your house. Viewers, would you tell us? Do you mind if you...
Yeah, sorry, I was muted for a second. Yeah. I don't know what we're playing at, but it needs to be sorted out. It needs to be sorted out. And fast. Huzzah! Some of the other results, though, are going our way, like Northampton are losing, and none of the teams around us are actually winning, although only one of them is actually losing. Toz will be back at the start of the second half, as that's what he said anyway. I'm not sure if he's in the chat at the moment. What? But he will be back very shortly. I might have to end up a little bit earlier to go do a preview stream for Liverpool-Everton. Hopefully I'll still be live when the team news comes out. If not, then I apologise. But I might have to end up a little bit earlier today for a preview stream of Liverpool versus Everton. Is he in the chat yet? He's not here yet. The second halves have started in like 964% of the games. The Mersey Derby. What?
Incredibly, Everton were a whole 40 points behind Liverpool. Today the gap is just 3. Alongside the Jamie Carragher,
Okay.
will we see that difference on the pitch today, Jamie? Well, I think from Liverpool's point of view, they'll hope that they're a lot more. Certainly go back to last season.
Okay.
But right now, Liverpool have completely dropped off. I don't think Everton have necessarily got a huge amount better. I think they are better this season. Obviously, Carlo knows the squad a lot better. But it's certainly Liverpool's drop off.
Okay. Okay. So just checking the live chat. Give me a second, just in case something's been said and it's like automatically held it for review, because for some reason it doesn't come up on here. No. Okay. I believe all the second halves have now started. No, barely any of them. All right. Lovely to know. Lovely to know. All right. Goal! Cardiff beating Preston 2-0. There's the first goal of the second half. I believe that was also the first goal of the first half. Where is it? There it is. No, here. Cardiff 2, Preston 0. Josh Murphy has scored. Harry Wilson with the assist, I think. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. Oh, hello. Second half, come on, you Brewers. Port Vale are winning. Port Vale are winning. Another 90th minute winner, eh? Let's hope. Let's hope we can turn it around and get a 90th minute winner. Oh, St Johnstone 3-0 up. Rotherham nearly were pegged back. So yeah, St Johnstone 3-0 up against Motherwell. Can I change the design of this? Hold on. Obviously, I did this last time. We'll go for this one. This one's the best one. Morton winning at Hearts, and I'm gonna pronounce this name wrong. Sido Jombati. Yeah, Sido Jombati. Sent off for Oldham in their game for a second bookable offence. Second half underway. Come on, the lads. Come on, the lads. Oh. No, let's go back to the Premier League. There we go. Oh, I've got to edit that, haven't I? Looking sharp corner. Northampton have equalised against MK Dons. Dangerous Bernard early second half. That's good. That's good news. That is very good news. Whether we'll turn it around is a different story. And Peterborough are beating AFC Wimbledon. Yes, good news. Very good news. Throwing, not corner. Corner, come on. Now it's a corner. I've got two people giving me updates in the chat. We love to see that. Accrington are beating Shrewsbury by a goal to nil. Accrington are in ridiculous form. What have Accrington actually injected this season? They're in ridiculous form. Seamus Conneely is the man who scored for Accrington and Accrington Stanley, and Sammy Schmodix, the former Colchester player, is the man who has put Peterborough in front at Wimbledon. Akins needs to come off, says Taz. Looks like Corey agrees. Huddersfield back in the lead against Swansea. There's a lot of goals flying in at the start of the second half. We'll go back to this one then. Freddie Woodman. Liam Shaw has been sent off for Sheffield Wednesday. Second bookable offence. Just not what Sheffield Wednesday did at all. Okay. If the new lad can play, stick him on. Yeah, bring Danny Rowe on. 2-2 MK. Hey up, Harry. How are you doing, mate? Yeah, I know. Northampton's 2-2. I've already put that one on the League One bit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, bring Danny Rowe on. If the new lad can play, stick him on. I'm sure he can play. I mean, he's on. If he can be named in the team sheet, then he can play. Bradford are 2-0 up now against Cheltenham Town. It's a long way back now for Cheltenham. Wait, where are they? Where are they? There they are. There they are. Cheltenham 0, Bradford 2. There we go. QPR had a good chance against Bournemouth. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Tranmere 2-1 up against Oldham then. So many goals flying in at the start of the second half here. Not bad, mate. Hoping Argyle can get a goal. 0-0 at the minute. Wait, who are you playing? Rochdale. I'm sure you'll beat Rochdale. They're not in great form. But... put Ben Garrett up top. He beat Brayford. I mean, yeah, he did. He did beat Brayford by pace. But yeah, Harry, I'm pretty sure Plymouth will make the breakthrough. Well, I hope so anyway. I don't like Rochdale. Garrett Anu, number 1. Yeah, it looks like it, Corey. I don't know why, but Garrett seems to be preferred over O'Hara these days, and what are you moaning for? That is a second yellow. That is a second yellow card. Why are you complaining? That is a second yellow. Inverness 2-0 up against Ayr. Shane Sutherland is the man who's got the goal over there. If McGeady gets big, I'm going to find him, man. Dirty mug. Peterborough 2-0 up now against Wimbledon. A second goal for Sammy Schmodix. Oh, hello. We hit the ball. What a save. They're getting better. Burton getting closer. Bromley have been pegged back by Maidenhead. It's 2-1 now. Maidenhead not quite there, but they are almost there. And Boreham Wood are running away with it against Altrincham now. 3-0 thanks to a goal from Corey Whiteley. And Huddersfield have made it 3-1 now. In the game against Swansea, former Derby midfielder Dwayne Holmes is the man who has got the goal there. I've got a chat. It's from Corey. Not going to lie, he's earned his shirt. He has. He's played very well over the last few games. Corner Burton off the bar, says Corey. Eastleigh are beating Stockport by a goal to nil thanks to a 54th-minute penalty by Joe Tomlinson. Interesting. Still 1-1 in the game between Wigan and Lincoln. The goals came within a minute of each other. Wigan took the lead for an absolute screamer. And then a defensive muddle pegged it back to 1-1. Hartlepool are losing 1-0 to Yeovil Town. Of course, that will mean that Jeff will not be very happy. I'm just going to wait to see what he says. Over-deeper, says Toz. Burton getting closer, but they're not quite there yet. I'm a bit late, LMAO. Doesn't matter, mate. No worries about that. Bluetooth pairing request. Got away. Okay, we'll switch now to this one. Liam Kinsella has been given a straight red card for Walsall in their game. I believe they're playing Stevenage. It's a straight red for serious foul play. Not what Walsall needed. I believe they're still 1-0 up, but that's going to be a major setback. Yikes. Here's some League Two scores. Of course, League Two has the only game that was postponed this weekend, and it wasn't because of COVID. It was because of a waterlogged pitch. But there are some of the scores in League Two. Nothing really happening in the game between Burnley and West Brom. Apparently, according to Paul Merson, it's a very scrappy game. Burnley, of course, have got the advantage because West Brom are down to 10 men, courtesy of that absolutely deliberate handball by Semi Ajayi. I don't know why it went to VAR. It was so obvious. Oh. No. Okay, just no. Is there anything in the chat that hasn't come up on my Streamlabs? Let's have a look. Not that I can see. Huddersfield needed a win, and so far they're getting it. Okay. What's everyone doing tomorrow then? I don't know about you lot. What I'm probably going to be doing, just probably do some exercise, play some football outside. What is going on? It is Huddersfield Town 4, Swansea City 1. What on earth is going on? Dwayne Holmes has scored again. Narty is on the bench for Burnley. Yeah, I know. I doubt it'll come on because obviously they need a goal. But it's good. It's good for Narty. Cambridge United had the lead against Mansfield, Stephen Quinns, and of course Nigel Clough. They're 1-0 down. Where are Mansfield? There they are. Stop trying to Bluetooth pair my telly. Who is doing that? Sutton United 3, Wealdstone 1. Danny Parish has got Wealdstone back in the game. Scrap beef. Who's scrapping? Who is scrapping? Paul Mullin is the man who's got the goal for Cambridge United, the League Two leaders. I don't know how long they're going to be the League Two leaders for. They are currently the League Two leaders, and it looks like it's going to be staying that way. They're 1-0 up. Bit of a miscue, but it still finds its way to the net. They started it, we ended it. Well, that's good. Red card. Red card in the Burton game. Josh Earl has been sent off. Just gets worse and worse for Burton. Poor old Burton. Who's limping? Who's limping? Who's limping? Dunfermline 2-1 against Alloa thanks to a goal from Craig Whiten. And there's an injury in the game between Norwich and Rotherham. And Tim Sherwood reckons it's a red card. Arbroath 1-0 up against Wraith Rovers. That's shit. Earl got shoved. I can't comment because I haven't seen it, but I'll take your word for it. Chris Doolan has scored for Arbroath to make it 1-0. For fuck's sake. Yeah, Corey's not happy. Not a happy man. It's been a terrible afternoon for Burton, hasn't it, really? 2-0 down and now a red card. There's no way Burton are getting back into this game now. Not with 10 men. Oh, Bournemouth are losing to QPR. Wasn't expected to see this today, but QPR are losing. QPR are beating Bournemouth. It's a goal from former Fulham midfielder Stefan Johansson. Absolute shocker defensively for Bournemouth, but it's 1-0 QPR. Hello. This is awful. Ref is awful. Let me have a look at something really quickly. The referee is Craig Hicks. Burnley have got a free kick. Get VAR shambles. Ref doesn't know what he's doing. Christ, Toz is going in on this referee. That's 6 derogatory messages about the ref. This is wank. Ref doesn't know what he's doing. Toz is very angry. Kira could do a better job than this. Rubbish. Jesus, then you know it's bad. You know the ref's bad. When an inexperienced person could do refereeing better than the actual referee. Preston have finally had an opportunity. They didn't take it, but they had an opportunity finally. It's a good header. It's a good header. It's a very good header. It's a good save, though, by the goalkeeper. This ref deserves to get sacked. Toz is not going easy on this referee. Absolute shambles. Jesus. I agree, Toz. That's 2. That's 2 now. that are going in on this referee. There's 9 minutes until the Liverpool team comes out. We are making 3 subs. Wow. Already. 3 subs. Gillette Soccer Saturday has gone on a break. I'm not going to do that. Because I don't need to. I hope this ref gets what he deserves. Taz is really not happy.
Nearly that's all the booking now. To see me mum went their separate ways. Fortunately, we both love steak. Our favourite thing.
Just hit the post. This could get we could get away back into the game then. Leyton Orient have equalised against Port Vale. Never a bloody red. Again, I can't comment because I haven't seen it, but I'll take your words for it, guys. I hate this ref gets what he deserves. Bloody Trixie could do a better job. Barrow have equalised against Morecambe. How are Morecambe still in the Football League? There we go. Corey is absolutely loving it in the chat. Stoke 2-0 against Luton, and there's Peter Griffin jumping around on the screen like a bloody dog. But Stoke going in 2-0. Oh, hello. 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 This is how bad the ref is. Fucking hell. Cambridge 2-0. Against Mansfield. That's a goal from Paul Mullen again. And Morecambe have immediately taken the lead back against Barrow. What a game there. Hammer, Powell and Rowe coming on. 3 positive changes then. I'm guessing Tom Aim is going to come on and play at left back because we haven't got a left back on the pitch because Josh Earl has been sent off. But Birmingham City are beating Sheffield Wednesday. Birmingham City beating Sheffield Wednesday. Where's Sheffield Wednesday? There it is. Birmingham are in a little bit of trouble in the league, but that will do them a world of good. Aldridge Liverpool won back against Bournemouth thanks to a goal from Matthew Cosilo, and it's Scott Hogan who's got the goal for Birmingham, and it was Kelvin Mellor who put Morecambe back in front in their game against Barrow. That hurt. If we don't get a draw, this ref deserves to be sacked. They lost connection to the game. Your opponent has disconnected. And Bristol City, yet again, are losing in the Championship. Barnsley have taken the lead thanks to a goal from Carlton Morris. I know, says Corey.
Another penalty. It's actually Flint who brings him down. They get the other penalty, which I've just watched now as I've just been talking through that one. And that penalty is taken by Ched Evans. I think we're probably going to see that. Ched Evans steps up because Gallagher was injured, so he couldn't retake it. Ched Evans takes the penalty, and it's saved by Dijon Phillips. So it's still 2-0 after all of that.
What the hell? Preston have just missed 2 penalties in the space of about 45 seconds. Jamie Walker has brought Hearts level against Morton. The line is back. They are back, boys. Hashtag get this ref out. Are all the messages from Toz. Come on, Powell, and in it from Corey. Hashtag get this ref out. Oh, Sheffield Wednesday. they're a goal down and they've got a red card. Oh my God, it's all going tits up for them. Oh, it's a brilliant goal. It's a brilliant goal. Shambles from the ref. If we ever get this ref again, I ain't watching. Just put his name in the chat. His name is Craig Hicks. Stevenage have equalised against Walsall. It's bound to go bad for them eventually, Walsall. They were down to 10 men. They held on. But Stevenage have equalised. Craig Hicks, you absolute dickhead, says Toz. Learn how to ref, you mug. He's still on about the red card. Doncaster have pulled another one back against Hull. That's 3-2 in that game now. What a game we've got down there at the Keep Moat. What a game we've got here. Boo. Wigan Lincoln still 1-1 though. Lincoln have been absolutely all over them. We don't deserve to lose this. Oh, it was a penalty. Good penalty. The referee's a wanker. The referee's a wanker. He is a wanker. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Bournemouth are back level against QPR. Shane Long. Taz, I am going to send you something, yeah. There's a goal in the Premier League game at Turf Moor. Is there? No. Cardiff 3, Preston 0. They're really ruining those missed penalties now, Preston. It's 3-0 thanks to a goal from Marlon Pack. The Liverpool-Everton teams should be out, so I'm going to get them on the bottom of the screen for you. They're not. But it'll be on Instagram. I'll be able to find the Liverpool team. Yes, it's out. The Liverpool team is out. Aikens just got pushed nowhere near the ball. And they get the throw. Newland's coming on, I think. That's good. That's good. That is very good. Lineups Liverpool-Everton. I'm going to get the Liverpool-Everton lineups for you on the bottom of the screen. Aldershot are 3-0 up against Wrexham.
Because there's an issue with one of the visiting players. Yeah, the good chance. I mean, a decent chance. They're coming to the game, Rodman. Aaron takes a block. I'm not sure what's happened. Looks like he twisted something there. I mean, they're talking to him now. There's 3 physios around it. Maybe he might have fell on something more difficult. It was a really, really good.
Let's have it. Lucas should have came off ages ago. I'm guessing Lucas is going off.
Is the man who got that goal and might not have level. They've loaned him. He's got 8 goals since their loan. Let's go back to the game between Nottingham Forest and Blackburn Rovers. Forest led at half time and they hold on. Bianca West.
Well, we'll see. Natural seconds, Jeff, because Blackburn have a penalty. Adam Armstrong.
Blackburn have got a penalty. You saved it. All right, I've got the Liverpool team here. I'll put it on the screen in a moment. It's going to add on a couple more goals. Scoreline. So, Hibernian and 2-0 up. All right, okay, that's it. Todd's not happy.
Only on the bench for them today. Seamus Coleman, Andrew Dummett, and Rodriguez, who was left out against Manchester City, left out from the starting 11. You've got the all coming to the second. It's nice. It will be drop to the bench for the start. In goal, that brings up the dead. We're back with more in just 40 seconds. And again, change of direction after a rough start. Soccer Saturday, sponsored by Gillette.
All right, I've got the Everton starting lineup. Todd's really not happy. Everton subs. Who's the sub keeper?
Soccer Saturday, sponsored by Gillette. As it stands, Hull are going top of League One, unless Wigan can find a winning goal. Unless Lincoln can find a winning goal at Wigan. Matt Murray. Yeah, looks like Tom Hopper is.
Yes! Lincoln are beating Wigan. Love to see it. Imagine time wasting. You're bottom of the league. How are the other teams doing? Yeah. So Lincoln City are now winning thanks to a goal from Tom Hopper. We really needed that. So where's Wigan? Where are Wigan? There they are. All right, here are the lineups then. Here are your teams. We'll go for the Everton team first. This is the Everton team to face Liverpool. They have gone for the following. How have West Brom not scored? Cardiff are 4-0 up against Preston. Let me just add that to the score thing. He's not a championship team though. I don't no, they're just not. In the championship they wouldn't survive. Lineups. This is the Everton subs bench. It's 3-0 now to Sunderland. It's game over. It is game over in the game at the Pirelli. Charlie Wyke. Salford have equalised against Carlisle. Looks like their unbeaten home record could be staying intact. Fuck off. Here's the Liverpool team then. They have gone for Alisson, Robertson, Henderson, Kabak, Alexander-Arnold, Jones, Wijnaldum, Thiago, Mane, Salah, and Firmino. The side is completely unchanged from that won against Red Bull Leipzig in midweek. Liverpool have decided to go for this bench. Of course, there's no Queven Keller today, which is a little bit interesting. Adrian is on the bench. Naby Keita returns to the bench for Liverpool today, as does Divock Origi, which is good news for Liverpool. Still no Milner, still no Fabinho, still no Diogo Jota. All very close to returns. There's been 3 more goals. Stoke are 3-0 up against Luton. Oldham have equalised against Tranmere. And the last one is that Shrewsbury have equalised at Accrington.
Taylor plays a phenomenal ball across the 6-yard box. Everybody's steaming in. The great defender. Here it comes. It gets in, goes out now to the left-hand side to Taylor. He does it inside the fullback and he whips it in. Great bit of defending by Bartlett because he can't do anything. If he touches it, it's an own goal. He lets it go. Rodriguez is inches away. Still 0-0. Still goalless in. That game is all over as well. At the Pirelli Stadium, Burton Albion running down to 10 men, but there are 3 goals adrift from Mark McAdam.
Oh, and it gets even worse for Burton, for crying out loud. Just look at the scores that are going to come across the bottom of the screen now. Jordan Jones, who picks up the ball down the right channel, cuts infield, and then plays a really smart little ball between the defender and White, who just very calmly stops it past the goalkeeper and into the bottom corner, and that was his last touch of the ball, because he got substituted just a few moments after. It's now 18 league goals in 26 games, and Sunderland are going to pick up 3 points here. It's now 3-0. Northampton have never won at MK Dons, but they might do today. Peter Kioso, who's on fullback, is on loan from Luton. And Northampton Town are winning. Great. Jordan Marshall got a goal back there. There's still 8 minutes to play in that game. They were beaten at home 9 games in all competitions. There's still a chance to preserve that goalless at Turf Moor. Then Burnley against West Bromwich Albion in the Championship. Top of the table, Norwich League, welcome by a goal to. Let's go back to Paul Merson briefly. Pereira's in. Pereira, one to beat. He cuts inside. Cuts out. Oh my God, why did you shoot? He doesn't shoot, comes back out, Townsend, he puts it over. I mean, Pereira's put through. He's put through. We have Charlton and Rochdale next rank. All we need is Wigan to lose now. Wigan are losing, but Northampton are winning. Why did he not shoot there? Corner Burton means nothing. A new lad is doing insane. Sunderland will probably get 4 anyway.
Into something you really want, or keep it until you need it.
Blackpool are beating Portsmouth by a goal to 0. We'll switch to League 2 now. There we go. Sutton United 4-1 up now against Wealdstone. Toby Show Silva has really put the game to bed there. Oh, we're going down, lad. Nah, this is still only 2 losses in 5 games, man. And this is a top opposition. Rochdale and Charlton. Charlton have got a shite home record, just for the record. They have got a shite home record. And Rochdale are in a relegation scrap. We can beat both of them. QPR beating Bournemouth. Todd Kane, the man who's got the goal.
when he's been one of the former best players this season. They've not even brought him on.
3-3 in the game between Northampton and MK Dons. What a game.
Yes, Blackpool taking the lead, and all credit, by the way, to the referee. He could easily have blown for a foul on Jerry Yates when the assistant right by Yates was flagging. Instead, he waved play on, and Yates got the better of the defender. Sean Raggett twisted and turned, and he rifled low into the bottom left-hand corner. But Jerry Yates, that's his 5th goal in 8 games. And Blackpool now heading for a 4th win in 5. There hasn't been a great deal in this game, but there hasn't been a cutting edge from Portsmouth in this.
That's big. These players won't want to stay if we go on this form. It's just one game there. That's what I'm saying. Still plenty of time for Burton to turn that around. Not today, but I mean the season in general. No, don't tell me Pope's injured. We need him for the Euros, mate. They lost connection again. Bolton winning at Southend thanks to a goal from Sean Miller. Never mind, they're back.
a fierce shot. Scott Davis really wants to get over. Paul Martin Wickham made the finish really, really well. Stuart Totolo at the back have done really, really well. 0-0. Still goalless in.
I know the Wickham game has got 0-0 written all over it.
Let's go back to the game between Wigan and Lincoln City. Lincoln edging this one by 2 goals to 1 at the moment. What's been the response from Wigan after it was second from bottom of the table, Matt Murray? As you say, Jeff, they're second from bottom, but they are really, really trying. They've been right in this game all the way through to some areas across. And it's a fantastic chance for Wigan. Really, really good chance. Good bit of play out on the
This
right.
team deserves to stay up. It does.
Brilliant goal earlier. Then he throws himself at his cross. He's only about 5 yards out. He's stretching for it. Anywhere on target. Surely would have beaten Palmer and the Lincoln goal, but it goes just over the bar. So yeah, Lincoln hanging on a little bit here. Wigan pushing to try and get that equaliser, but it's still 2-1 to the away side. So Lincoln are hanging on a little bit. They're probably Norwich are hanging on just a little bit as well, Tim. They're not exactly hanging on, but Rotherham have done well second half. They deserve something out of this game. They've got a corner at the moment, in swinging off his left foot. A lot of big guys in there. They swing it in. Tim Krul comes out. It's just defended out there, and they get it away. I think it's another corner on the other side now. Another corner on the other side there. Oh, pressing. That is for sure. Let's go find out what's happening again in Bristol City.
Definitely. Definitely to beat Charlton.
No sign of ending for Bristol City. Are they heading for a 7th straight defeat, Marcelo?
Yeah, that's West Ham miracle. They do conjure up an opportunity in these 5 minutes added on at the end of the 90. It's very much looking that way.
You know, better start over Akins.
They've not been able to find their
Full time between St Mirren and Livingston. Now let's finish 1-1 in the Scottish Prem.
Livingston one is a full. You'll see why in a moment. In the meantime, it's not because Peter have got a third goal. I'm very happy for Peterborough's supporters. Let's go hear about it. Yeah, it's a bit of a fluky goal, Jeff, but they've been pushing to get that third goal to kill the game off. They've just done that. Sammy Smollett's involved again. He gets the ball inside the box, cuts it back to Joe Wood. Joe Wood should have scored. Keeper saved it. The defender gets to it on the line. All he does is smash it against Clark Harrison. 3-0 Jeff. 3-0 the scoreline there. Harvey Nibbs, they know that his Nibbs at Cambridge United has got there.
Harvey Nibbs has put Cambridge 3-0 up. MK Dons have scored again. They're beating Northampton by 4 goals to 3. This game is absolutely mental. As you see, B3 winning 3-0. Altrincham have put another one back against Bournemouth. That's 3-2. Oh. What is going on? Fuck yes, that's even bigger. It really is. All we need now is Crew to go 2-1 down. Everyone else is losing. We need Crew to go 2-1 up. Sorry, we need Crew to score. We need Crew to get a goal. How has he missed that? QPR missed a sitter. Inverness have won. Arbroath have beaten Wraith Rovers. Inverness have beaten Ayr 2-0. Arbroath won 1-0. Oh, what a save. Jimmy got booked. Ref is wank. Yeah, he's definitely wank. Aberdeen have beaten Kilmarnock by 1-0. Sheffield Wednesday nearly got an equaliser against Birmingham. Roth Ravers. Dundee have lost 3-2 at home to Queen of the South in the Scottish Championship. Cardiff have beaten Preston by 4-0. That's a massive win for Cardiff. Barrow 1, Morecambe 2. Full time.
Everybody's got to come up here, Jeff. It's probably the last, literally the last play of the game this is going to be. There's going to be whipped in.
5 minutes added on. Crawley have stolen it in the last minute against Colchester. James Tilley. Bristol Rovers won yesterday, though, didn't they? Did they play yesterday? I don't know. Scunthorpe 3, Harrogate 1. All right, no, they're not playing today, are they? They're playing tomorrow. I don't know. I think Bristol Rovers played yesterday. Scunthorpe have got a third goal. Lewis Spence is the man who's got the third goal for Scunthorpe, and they're going to make it 4 straight wins this time. Bristol City have lost for the 7th consecutive game. Luton Town have failed to score their 8th championship goal of the season. Stevenage Walsall's finished. Burnley West Brom has finished. Bristol City Barnsley has scored, we just said, finished. And Mansfield have lost 3-0 at home to League 2 leaders Cambridge United. They lost, I think. Have a look. No, I remember they beat Portsmouth 3-1. Oh, no, yeah, they lost to Gillingham earlier today. Yeah, that's all right. Ignore me. They lost to Gillingham earlier today. Sorry, I was thinking about when they played Portsmouth. They beat them 3-1. It's even on my fucking thing here. Earlier results. Gillingham 2, Bristol Rovers 0. Cheltenham have lost 2-0 at home to Bradford. Dunfermline have beaten Alloa by 2-1. Crawley have beaten Colchester by 1-0. Hartlepool have won 2-1, so Jeff Stelling will be happy. Eastleigh have beaten Stockport by 1-0. Sutton United have won 4-1 against Wealdstone. Sheffield Wednesday beaten by Birmingham in the 90th minute equaliser from Maidenhead against Bromley. So Sheffield Wednesday 0, Birmingham 1's the final score there. We need to win against Charlton. What's their form? I'll have a look in a minute. Hold on. Wait, where are Charlton? Where are Charlton? There they are. Only lost 2 of the last 5, but that's the same with us as well. 2 wins, 2 losses and a draw. We are 3 wins and 2 losses, so technically we're in better form. Portsmouth have lost 1-0 to Blackpool, and Hibernian have beaten Hamilton by 2-0. QPR beaten Bournemouth by 2-1. Accrington have drawn 1-1 with Shrewsbury. Tranmere have drawn 2-2 with Oldham Athletic as well. And Swindon have actually scored in the 94th minute. Bad. No. Crew, you've bottled it, lads. Fleetwood have drawn 1-1 with Charlton. Leyton Orient have drawn 1-1 with Port Vale. A goal from Scott Twine has put Swindon 2-1 up, and that's going to be full time now. Weymouth have drawn 0-0 with Solihull Moors. There's still a lot of games still playing. Nottingham Forest have beaten Blackburn by 1-0. There's so many games still going on at the moment. There's still 2 that haven't ended in League 2. There's still 4 that haven't ended in the National League. Do Wigan or Northampton play Tuesday? I think they both play on Tuesday, mate. I'll have a look. Tuesday. Northampton have got Rochdale. Wigan have got Bristol Rovers. Aldershot have won 3-0 against Wrexham. Huddersfield have beaten Swansea by 4-1. Norwich have won 1-0 against Rotherham. They can both lose, so we can move forward. Yeah, we do need Wigan to lose to Bristol Rovers. And Wimbledon have got Gillingham. We need Gillingham to do a job as well. Full time in the match between Burton and Sunderland. That's finished 3-0. Millwall 0, Wickham 0 is a full-time score. Wigan have lost to Lincoln, though, which is a good result. So it's not actually all bad for Burton. It's just that Swindon Town have won as well. Scunthorpe have beaten Harrogate by 3-1. Barnet 0, Woking 2 is a final score in the National League. Of course, I'll turn my camera off in a moment and I'll go through the scores anyway. I'm not going to put them on the screen. I'll just read them out. MK Dons have beaten Northampton by 4-3. A big, big result. Ipswich 0, Oxford United 0 is a final score as well in League One. Doncaster and Hull are still playing.
I think there's a lot of concern for George Honeyman, if he was down on the turf for at least 10 minutes, obviously getting the best medical help. He's something off on a stretcher with his head, with his neck in a brace. So a bit of concern for him. Hopefully he'll be okay. It's a blow for Hull in so many ways.
If Doncaster play for another 35 seconds, they would have played 100 minutes.
And I think we've got at least 10 minutes here still to play for Doncaster. They have had a terrific second half.
Doncaster have still got another 10 minutes to play, apparently. Reading have lost 2-0 at home to Middlesbrough. Rochdale Plymouth has finished 0-0. Peterborough beaten AFC Wimbledon by 3-0. All the games in the Championship have now finished. Notts County have lost 1-0 to Cheltenham.
Millwall 0, Wycombe Wanderers 0. Norwich City 1, Rotherham United 0. Nottingham Forest 1, Blackburn Rovers 0. Queen's Park Rangers 2, Bournemouth 1. Reading 0, Liverpool.
I'm going to end it here anyway. I'm not waiting 10 minutes for Doncaster to finish. I'm just going to go through the scores and then I'll end the stream. So let's go through the scores. Let's mute this guy. In the Premier League, Southampton got themselves a 1-1 draw with Chelsea, of course. Takumi Minamino with his second Southampton goal. His goal was cancelled out by a second half Mason Mount penalty, which was given away bizarrely by Danny Ings. Burnley, the 0-0 draw against West Brom, of course. West Brom had Semi Ajayi sent off early in the first half, or midway through the first half, for a deliberate handball. West Brom gave it a good fight. They had more chances than Burnley, despite Burnley having more possession, but it finished goalless. Coventry defeated Brentford by 2-0. Surprising, but a brace from Tyler Walker, one from the penalty spot and one early in the second half, gave Coventry a 2-0 win. Stoke City are now unbeaten in 10 league games against Luton Town after a 3-0 win at the Bet365 Stadium. Luton Town are still yet to score their 8th away goal. Goals from a brace from Nick Powell and a goal from Stephen Fletcher were enough to sweep aside Luton Town. Sheffield Wednesday were defeated 1-0 by Birmingham City. They had Liam Shaw sent off early in the second half for a second yellow before just 13 minutes later, Scott Hogan on loan from Aston Villa put Birmingham in front. Reading have lost 2-0 at home to Middlesbrough. Very surprising that Reading are losing at home. I've lost at home. It's goals in the first half from Ashley Fletcher and Mark Bowler that have ensured that Middlesbrough leave with all 3 points. QPR beating Bournemouth by 2-1. Let me switch to. Let me just restart. One football. It's being an arsehole. Give me a sec. Oh, Doncaster have equalised. Oh, mental. Yeah, Bournemouth have lost away at QPR. I believe that might be the first time that's happened. Stefan Johansson has put QPR in the lead before an equaliser from Shane Long, which was a calamity defensively for Bournemouth. And then Todd Kane won it late on with an incredible strike, really. Nottingham Forest defeated Blackburn Rovers by a goal to nil. Of course, Blackburn are in incredible form in the league. But they couldn't keep that up today. A 26th minute wonder goal from, where is he? 18-year-old Alex Mighton. It was a fantastic goal as well. What a goal. Norwich City have edged past Rotherham United. Rotherham gave it their best shot in the second half, but that first half Timu Pukki goal in the 17th minute was enough to see Norwich take away all 3 points and go 7 clear at the top of the championship table. Millwall have got themselves a 0-0 draw against Wickham. Their unbeaten run continues. But I had 0-0 written all over it, and it's brilliant defending in the end by Wickham Wanderers. Huddersfield Town absolutely minced Swansea City. It was actually Huddersfield Town that took the lead in the 22nd minute through Fraser Campbell for on the stroke at half-time. On loan Aston Villa man Conor Hourihane scored to make it 1-1. But 3 goals inside the first 10 minutes of the second half gave Huddersfield a 4-1 win. Goals from Lewis O'Brien and a brace from Dwayne Holmes. Cardiff City ruined Preston North End today. Kiefer Moore made it 1-0 with a penalty inside the second minute. It was a bit of a soft penalty, but you know, you get what you get. You have to take what you get in football. Joshua Murphy, they made it 2-0 before Marlon Pack made it 3-0. And then 2 missed penalties for Preston. One from Ched Evans, and I believe the other one. Who missed the other penalty? I can't remember who missed the other penalty, but there was another penalty missed for Preston. And then a 4th goal from Mark Harris, literally in the same minute he came on, really killed the game off. Bristol City's miserable run continues. A 1-0 loss at home to the Tykes. Barnsley. Carlton Morris was the man who scored that goal. Moving to League One then, Gillingham won 2-0 against Bristol Rovers earlier today. A brace from John Akinde in the second half, and it could have been a hat-trick. However, the striker missed a penalty. Fleetwood get themselves a very good 1-1 draw with Charlton Athletic. Charlton took the lead in the 6th minute for Jayden Stockley, but 4 minutes from half-time, Paddy Madden equalised for the hosts. Swindon Town snatched it late against Crewe Alexandra, but it was actually Crewe who took the lead through Tom Lowry, a goal inside the 5th minute. Travis Johnson own goal brought the sides level before Scott Twine got the winner in the 94th minute for Swindon. Burton's heaviest defeat under Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank came today. 2 goals in the first half from Grant Lebeter and Lyndon Gooch before Josh Earl was dismissed just 11 minutes into the second half. And 14 minutes from time, Charlie Wyke sealed the deal before being immediately replaced. Accrington Stanley drew 1-1 with Shrewsbury Town today. It was Seamus Keneally who put Accrington in front. However, an equaliser 13 minutes from time from Sean Wally gave Shrewsbury a well-earned point. Wigan Athletic lost to Lincoln City today despite taking the lead through an absolute belter from Callum Lang. Smashed it from outside the box to the top right corner, but a minute later, Anthony Scully got the equaliser for Lincoln City, and just 17 minutes from time, Tom Hopper scored for Lincoln to win the game. Doncaster versus Hull City was an absolutely incredible game. Malik Wilkes got an early brace inside 24 minutes to put Hull 2-0 up. Reece James then pulled one back 7 minutes later for Doncaster, but just before half-time, literally 5 minutes after that, Jacob Greaves made it 3-1. Omar Bogle scored a penalty 22 minutes from time to make it 3-2. And in the 12th minute of stoppage time, 40-year-old James Coppinger, retiring at the end of the season, scored for Doncaster. What a story. Rochdale drew 0-0 with Plymouth Argyle today. There wasn't really a lot to tell you about. Chances flying at each end, but the score remained goalless. Portsmouth lost 1-0 at home to Blackburn today. A goal from Jerry Yates 8 minutes from time was enough to see Blackpool take home all 3 points. Peterborough won 3-0 against AFC Wimbledon today thanks to a brace from Sammy Schmodox and a goal late on from Johnson Clark Harris. Wimbledon are in trouble. Slobber knocker of a game between MK Dons and Northampton Town, which actually saw Northampton take the lead through Fraser Horsfall before Sermon and Will Grigg made it 2-1. Just after half-time, Ryan Watson made it 2-2 before Peter Kioso, 12 minutes from time, made it 3-2. And then 2 goals in the space of 5 minutes for Cameron Jerome and Charlie Brown made it 4-3 to Northampton, 4-3 to MK Dons. And Ipswich versus Oxford United finished goalless. Not really a lot to tell you about there either. I don't think they went to that game at all on Soccer Saturday today. Tranmere have drawn 2-2 with Oldham Athletic in League 2 thanks to a late equaliser from Dylan Bahumbala. I don't think I pronounced that right, but a late winner for James Tilley snatched the game for Crawley. Scunthorpe won 3-1 against Harrogate Town. Harrogate in a bit of trouble, but Southend also lost today. They lost 1-0 at home to Bolton Wanderers. Salford City's unbeaten run at home continues. A 1-1 draw against Carlisle. They're the only team in the EFL unbeaten at home this season. Leyton Orient 1, Port Vale 1 was the final score. Same with Stevenage and Walsall. That finished 1-1. Barrow lost 2-1 to Morecambe. And Cheltenham lost 2-0 to Bradford City. In the Scottish Prem, St Mirren 1, Livingston 1, Aberdeen 1, Kilmarnock 0, Motherwell 0, St Johnstone 3, and Hibernian 2, Hamilton 0. So what does that do to the league tables then? The Premier League doesn't change. Liverpool can leapfrog Chelsea with a big enough win today against Everton. And providing West Ham lose tomorrow. But in terms of Burnley and West Brom stay 19th. They are 11 points away from safety. And Newcastle and Brighton both have games in hand. This is not looking good. And Sheffield United, should they win their next league game, which I believe they're playing tonight against Fulham, would get off the bottom of the Premier League, and it would send West Brom to the bottom. If Sheffield United win by any proportion, West Brom will be bottom of the league tonight. As for Burnley, they move up to 15th. They're relatively comfortable now, 9 points above the drop zone. They're relatively comfortable now, Burnley. As for the Championship, Norwich goes 7 points clear after that 1-0 win against Rotherham United. And of course, Brentford's 2-0 loss earlier to Coventry. Watford, their win yesterday takes them up to third. Though Swansea have 2 games in hand, and with those 2 games in hand, could go second. It's unlikely due to Brentford's goal difference. No, not second. I was looking at Reading. Swansea could go second. And they will go second if they win both their games in hand. They'll go 2 points behind leaders Norwich. Reading and Bournemouth stay in the top 6 despite both losing today. Cardiff leapfrog Middlesbrough to go 7th despite Middlesbrough winning today as well. Blackburn drop down to 12th. Rotherham drop into the relegation zone and Sheffield Wednesday moving back in as well. Birmingham move out of the relegation zone. Derby move down to 19th, though they would leapfrog Nottingham Forest if they won the next game. As for League One then, what does that mean for the league tables? Lincoln City stay top. They do have 2 games in hand on Hull City. Peterborough move into second after Hull 3-3 draw. Doncaster have 3 games in hand and can go top if they win all of them. 3 games in hand on Hull, that is. Obviously, Lincoln and Peterborough would have to lose both of those games, and that's probably not going to happen. As for the relegation zone, then Burton are now 5 points adrift from safety, though they do have 2 games in hand still. Wimbledon drop into the relegation zone today as AFC Wimbledon drop in. Northampton move up to 22nd as Wigan move down to 23rd. And Burton will be eyeing up Wigan and Northampton. Burton do actually have a better goal difference than the 2 teams above them. Although Burton have conceded the joint 3rd most goals in the league so far this season. As for League 2 then, that means that Cambridge United stay top, though Forest Green Rovers still have 3 games in hand on them. Cheltenham stay 3rd and Morecambe move up to 4th. They are promotion chasing Morecambe. though it looks like they will drop out of the top 4 because loads of the teams below them have got games in hand. As for relegation, Southend United in a bit of trouble. Barrow have 2 games in hand, as do Grimsby, and Southend only a point above the drop zone. As for the Scottish Premier League, nothing really happened around the top area. No one actually moved today besides St Mirren, who move above Dundee United. And that's it. I will see you in the next stream next weekend for Soccer Saturday episode 4. Peace.